Emma, I've been doing some reading recently about mental illness.
Really? Tell me about it.
Yeah, I've got some facts I'd like to present to you. And each year, approximately 1 in every 5 Australians will experience a mental illness.
I actually read something about that too the other day. I actually read that mental illnesses are the 3rd leading cause of disability burden in Australia, accounting for an estimated 27% of the total years lost due to disability.
Wow, that's crazy. Did you know that about 4% of people will experience a major depressive episode in a 12-month period, with 5% of women and 3% of men affected?
Did you know that actually approximately 14% of all Australians will be affected by an anxiety disorder within a 12-month period?
That's a lot of Australians. But did you know about 3% of Australians are affected by psychotic illnesses, such as schizophrenia, where there is a loss of contact with reality during episodes of illness?
Did you know actually approximately 2% of Australians will experience some type of eating disorder in their life, with women 9 times more likely than men?
But did you know, Emma, that about 5% of Australians will experience substance abuse disorders in any 12-month period, with men more than twice as likely as women to have substance abuse disorders?
Did you know that actually prevalence of mental illness decreases with age, with prevalence greatest amongst 18 to 24-year-olds?
But Emma, did you know that women are more likely than men to seek help for anxiety disorders? 18% of women compared with 11% of men. 5% of Australians suffer from substance abuse problems, which is quite a bit.
Wow.
Means you probably know someone.
You at home?
You at home.
You know
probably
someone.
know someone suffering from a mental illness.
Seek help now.
Mental illness.
Are you guys talking about mental illness?
No.
No, who is she?
I don't know.
Guys, mental illness is a topic that needs to be spoken about more frequently.
Really?
Do you know there are many support services available to anyone suffering with a mental health issue?
Like what?
Well, there's Mental Health Australia, and they're an organisation that educate the public about mental illness. There's also Sane Australia, which raise awareness on mental health. There's Grow. There are a few professionals who work directly with mentally ill people.
Sounds legit.
There's Beyond Blue, which is one of the most popular organisations in Australia.
I've heard of them.
Yeah. There's Mind Australia, Black Dog Institute, Headspace. They're for like younger kids, so 12 to adulthood.
Sounds like us.
Yeah, so Headspace, there's one. Children of parents with mental illness, Mental Health and Multicultural Australia, and the Mental Health Coalition of South Australia.
Oh, that's a lot.
There are so, and there's more, but we can't really go into that in this short time space.
Yeah, we can. Emma.
Okay, sorry. Kleptomania is an irresistible urge to steal something of insignificant value. So people aren't stealing for money, they're stealing for a high or an adrenaline rush that they get through taking a risk. It becomes a mental illness when the effects are negative and you can't control it. So what kleptomania consists of is someone has these obsessive thoughts about stealing and wanting to steal. So when they're actually in the moment of stealing, they take things not because they want them, but because they feel like they need to have them. And then it gives them a euphoric feeling because that's what they've been having urges to do for such a long time. Unfortunately, after this comes guilt and remorse because they know they've done something wrong. And the only way they can feel happy again is to have that euphoric feeling from completing the act again and stealing again.
Symptoms of kleptomania. Inability to resist powerful urges to steal items that you don't need. Feeling increased tension and anxiety leading up to the theft. Feeling pleasure, relief or gratification while stealing. And feeling terrible guilt, remorse, self-loathing, shame or fear or arrest after the theft.
Oh my god, what's this, OJ?
Hey, what is this? Kleptomania? Hey, weren't we just talking about that?
Statistics.
Statistics?
Kleptomania statistics are quite scarce. There's a prevalence of 0.6% of the population, with less than 5% of shoplifters meeting the diagnostic criteria.
Oh, look at this. Kleptomania is more prevalent in women than men. The typical individual with kleptomania is a 35-year-old woman. So you, Saskia, who probably began stealing when she was 20. What's this?
Kleptomania is thought to account for 5% of shoplifting. Kleptomania has been estimated at 6 per 1,000 people, which is 1.2 million of the 200 million American adults.
Whoa! Kleptomania generally has its onset in late adolescence or early adulthood.
Patients with kleptomania are often comorbid with impulse control, 20 to 46%,
Substance abuse, 23 to 50%.
and mood disorders. 45 to 100% of kleptomaniacs have mood disorders.
Whoa!
There's some what cool facts, though, Dad?
That is some really cool facts.
I just wanted to tell you some of the ways that you could improve your problems with kleptomania, Saskia.
Really?
Because you obviously have a lot.
Okay,
So,
fine.
Some things that you could actually try are talking to a professional or even a friend if you're not comfortable talking to a professional about how kleptomania has been affecting your life.
Emma, kleptomania has been affecting my life.
So what you need to do is you need to acknowledge that it's actually a problem that is seriously affecting your life.
Okay, it's a problem that is seriously
Getting
affecting
out of
my
hand,
life.
Saskia.
It's getting out of hand.
So you need to think about the consequences of stealing and how it could affect you in the future.
What are the consequences?
You could go to jail.
Oh my god, I don't want to go to jail.
You could try keeping a list of things that you've stolen so that it really shows that it's adding up and it's really becoming a problem. So you can really convince yourself that you need to get help.
Okay.
So if the doctor says to consider medication, definitely do it. It could really help you get over this problem. Try going to psychotherapy or a support group with other people that are suffering kleptomania or similar illnesses. You need to identify what is triggering the urge to steal. Why do you want to steal when you go into the store? And you need to set goals. Start small and gradually increase them until it becomes not so much of a problem. It might not ever go away, but you can definitely do work to minimize it.
I sure hope it does go away.
Another thing you could do is you could try and start a hobby that gives the same euphoria that the stealing does. You could even do it with a friend to make you more likely to commit to it.
I always wanted to learn the guitar. Let's learn the guitar.
That's a great place to
You can
start.
sing. Hey Emma, these are some things you can do if you're a friend of someone suffering with a mental illness. What can you do to support them? Well, you can encourage all of the above. Remain supportive throughout the treatment. Help the person stick to their treatment plan. Work on building trust so the person can confide in you for help. Learn about the condition so you can understand what your friend is going through. Go places with your friends so that won't trigger their urge to steal. Exercise together. It can help with almost all mental illnesses, and they won't feel insecure if they're with a friend.
I would be so happy to try and help you through this journey.
Thank you, Emma.
It really means a lot.
Kleptomaniac, maniac on the store. And she's stealing like she's never